Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to video number 18? That's not right, I don't even know the video number. I think it's 18 or 19. Today we are starting with $1,105 in our account. So we are up $105 on the series. Today we're just going to get back to normal cash games. Or zone cash games, not normal, but no tournaments or anything like that today. I'm going to actually potentially 4-table today. I think I might do 2 tables of 50 no limit zone poker as well as 2 tables of 25 no limit zone poker. Simply just to get more hands. And yeah, win more money. Win more money. But I think we'll just start with this. Let's put this so we can see the balance. So yeah, yesterday we played a pretty long session. We played some tournaments. I think it was videos 15 through 18, so this is video 19. We played 2 tournaments. We played cash games throughout. We were up, and then we played one more session at the end. At the end of the day, which would be video 18. And didn't play that great, but ran really well and ended up winning a couple buy-ins. So we are now up $100 on the session, or on the series, sorry, and up. I think it's like 150 on the new year. So good start to the new year, and hopefully we can continue that. And I think I will try 4-tabling. See how that goes. I know it's not 50 no limit, but oh well. It's still poker. I think we will 3-bet here. It's kind of no. I think we're just gonna try calling, given that it was raised under the gun and then called. I don't want to 3-bet and give this guy a great opportunity to come over the top with his shorter stack. Okay, now we're situated. I'm just going to start with a check here now. It's 4-handed. Not the best flop for us. We still do have 2 overs, but not in love with our hand. I guess we're... Alright, it is check twice. We could take a stab here. Okay. I was going to try to do like 350 up, but looks like we did river a queen, which probably gives us the best hand. Just going to call it with the 3s versus the under the gun. I'm going to call here. I think he could have a lot of other queens in his range. Some straights got yeah, okay, that's fine. I was gonna say 1 straight did get there, but I don't think he's just checking if he had flop some sort of open-ended straight draw. We're basically done with this hand on the left when we don't flop a set. Just gonna fold this 5-6 from under the gun, fold this 3-8. I also watched I found some random video. I don't think it was on YouTube, but it was on another poker site. It was kind of like a training video for some sort of speed type game, kind of like zone poker. And I noticed that whoever was making it was playing much tighter than we do. Not that I mean, I think it's fine, but I just noticed that I think we are not necessarily playing much more aggressive, but just we're playing a lot more hands than I guess the average player plays at zone. I shouldn't even say that, but whatever. Basically, we could tighten up if we wanted to, which I don't really have any immediate plans to do so. I think what I can do is when making these videos, I don't think I have to have this webcam on the screen. Like, it can be minimized and then added later or something like that. But because it's on the screen now, I can't like move this table because I want to be able to see. So if we did that other way, we could potentially just tile the tables and then just plug the camera in wherever it fits. But I think this is fine. We started at 4:10-ish, 4:15. I think we'll probably just play one longer session. I guess we could break it into like 2 20-minute sessions, but I think I'll probably just do something like 40 minutes. And then just end it. I think I'm just going to fold here versus that, even though we are in position. I'm going to open the 6-7. I'm going to try raising these threes. I think he will fold some percentage of the time. Otherwise, we take the betting lead, assuming no one comes over the top to the flop, which can't hurt. And he bets small. I think I'm going to raise here. I don't know how often this works. Like, I don't know. I don't think this is going to work that often, but I'm just not really sure why he's min betting like that. I think I'm going to continue one more time. On this ace, that's a good card for us to be betting again. If he does have some other random like pocket pair, maybe like 6s, 7s, 4s. Ace is a great card for us to bet. I think he folds a decent amount. If he called again, I'm probably shutting down on the river. Just going to fold the 3-4. Just going to open the ace jack. This is kind of not necessarily marginal, but we are under the gun, but I think it's fine. Just going to fold the 10 jack. Fine. Start with the c-bet, as we do the majority of the time. I guess I'll just fold this 9-10. I would like to play it, but I think I'm just going to fold this ace-8. That could be an open. There are 3 clubs. I think we opened and then I guess we checked the flop. I'm going to bet now, though. I think there's enough hands where he's just giving up. We could have the best hand with an 8. He could have some like single club hands. I don't know what he's raising with. I think I'm just folding. I know this is a spot that's come up a couple times where we call, but I think I'm just folding. The reason being is there are 3 clubs, and if he does have some sort of club draw, he's most likely going to be bluffing the river if he doesn't get there. So even if we do have the best hand, we're most likely going to be facing a bet on the river, and I don't really want to be calling, or I don't think I can be calling a lot of rivers. And we could just be killed. He could have flopped a flush or something of that nature. I don't know what happened here. Okay, we can just get rid of that. I guess we're just going to call here. I don't really like just calling from the blinds, but I guess we're going to. Interesting flop. His range should be pretty wide, opening from the button. He does. I think I'm going to try raising this flop. It is a pretty dry flop. I guess we're just going to call here. Open there. Just going to 3x. I think we do get folds decent amount of time. We do have a backdoor flush draw if we need it. I think I'm going to raise this turn, given that he min bets twice. I guess we're sitting on the bottom table. That's fine. I'm going to continue. Okay, I was going to raise that bottom right table, but it looks like we aren't going to. I think he, at this point, a lot of the time has like maybe some sort of ace that's not folding. But the flush does miss. I guess we're just checking back. I was going to say I can get king highs to fold a decent amount of time, but I don't know how many exactly king highs he has in his range. With that hand, he's definitely not folding. I feel like he did have a decent amount of aces in his range. I think I'm just going to start by calling here. I guess we could be 3-betting, but it's kind of that weird dynamic where it's raised under the gun. But maybe 3-betting is better than a 5-handed flop, so I don't think 3-betting would have been bad. But our hand's just way too weak to fold, so I think folding is obviously not really an option pre-flop, or shouldn't be necessarily. I guess I'm going to open this queen jack. I guess I mean, five-handed I don't really want to be betting out. We do have a backdoor flush draw. Start with the c-bet, just folding this hand. I mean, I think folding is really... I'm going to call it this ace high. I think I'm just going to fold this king queen over here. Given that he's under the gun. I mean, not under the gun doesn't necessarily mean he has a super tight range, but for the most part he does. Looks like we do river the straight over here. We will be raising. That might be a little too big. He does just fold. So I guess that hand probably shouldn't have gotten to the river. I think we didn't c-bet. Or bet the turn. I know we timed out at some point during that hand. It kind of sucks that they don't have time banks on these. I know that it's the zone poker, but I feel like they're... Okay, now we're kind of lagging, it appears. But I think that they still could have be like the standard 15-second, but then have some sort of a small time bank as well, because it kind of sucks not being able to have any additional time. I think we're going to continue here. We have still plenty of equity. If we do not have the best hand, which we probably don't when he calls, but he could be on some sort of draw himself. But yeah, we had plenty of equity. Or we could have just had the best hand. Just folding this 5-10. Gonna open this ace jack from under the gun. I will be c-betting. Interesting bet here. I think I'm just gonna fold, though he has like nothing behind. Not that that really plays into our river decision, but this is a spot I guess where we could check. Oh, I mean that is the third heart, so I think I'd actually rather be checking in that one. Reason for checking would be with the intention of check calling, allowing him to bluff hearts, and we likely have the best hand. I mean, we definitely could be beat, but yeah, I think that's okay. I guess I'm just gonna fold this. Not a big fan of that, but also not a big fan of the limp under the gun and then the pot from whatever he was in the cutoff. And I'm going to call this min 3-bet over here. Looks like we'll just start with a check. Pretty dry flop. And we're done with it now. Gonna open this king queen under the gun. We could play back here, but I think folding is fine with the 4-6. Or defend, I think would have been okay. Start the c-bet down there, just gonna fold that. We do get raised here, I think we're just done with it at that point. I think we can defend here from the big line. Perfectly fine. Oops. Went to 3 exit. Interesting that he leads. I'm gonna start with just a call, I think. I think that there should be an option somewhere to enable where it the hands they pop to the front, but like how it pops Like, it pops to the front when it's your turn, but it won't pop over the next table. Does that make sense? I think there's a feature like that. Like, in this case, like, it pops up when it's my turn, but then if it's another hand, like how this one is the lowest time bank, but it's being hidden. Does that make sense at all? But I think there's an option where tables wouldn't, like, pop over each other when it's my turn on a certain table, which would be helpful for us. So this is interesting. I guess I think I'm just checking back. I really don't want to get raised on, and yeah, okay. There wasn't that much we're getting value from. I think like basically everything, or a lot gets there. Just gonna fold the queen too. So it looks like we missed a c-bet here. I guess it's fine. He does bet almost pot, so that's fine. Just folding. I'm gonna try a small, or I guess it's like maybe it's a standard size here, 3x. 3-bet here on the button with our 9-10. I think he'll definitely fold better. He will. I guess there's really not much that we are beating. With that being said, I mean, we have like nothing behind. Okay, I guess we're just gonna fold and rebuy. I mean, I don't think we're getting 4-bet light often at all. Just gonna fold. Just gonna min raise over there. I think this is the only time we've added on, although we are down on just about every table. We do get 3-bet from the small blind here. He doesn't make it big enough for us to fold, I don't think, and that's a pretty good flop for us, given that we flop top pair and the nut flush draw. So I was gonna initially want to raise here, but I don't think that makes that much sense because we do have top pair. The only thing that's really continuing are hands like queens, kings, and aces that have us killed. And then we still do have the diamonds, so I think we can continue calling for sure, but also it allows him to keep whatever, if he has a bluffing range, like maybe he has the king of diamonds or something. I think I will be betting something like 18. Don't jump in front of me. Looks like we timed out with top pair over here. He did call, and we do have the best hand. Raise. Whoa, whoa. So we did end up folding top pair over here. I don't think it was a big or that significant of a pot. That kind of sucks that we folded top pair. But given how hectic, I mean, I'd like to think. I mean, I don't know what happened there. I'd like to think that if I wasn't recording, that I wouldn't be timing out, but I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hectic with all these tables jumping in front of each other, and then I have like hands where it's like I definitely want to play this, so something pops and I click over here. I'm gonna 3-bet here. He has such a wide range. I think we're 3-betting for value. He's gonna call with worse a lot of the time, or he could just fold, and that's fine. I'm gonna start by calling there. I guess we're just gonna fold the jack-9. That's not a standard play by any means, so I think we would normally be opening that. We're it's weird that it checks. I guess we're just gonna check, and it is 3-handed. We do get raised over here. I think we're just going with it. We're pretty sure there is, I guess, a flush draw possibility. He does have a flush draw, but he does get there. So it looks like we will be rebuying again. So we're definitely not running as good as the last video. I'm just gonna fold the 7-5. I mean, we weren't that big of a favorite over here though, at all, if at all. It's pretty close to a flip, I'm pretty sure, with him having 2 overs and a flush draw. I don't think we had a diamond or anything, so all of his flush draw outs were fine. Just gonna fold. king. I guess we can, we could raise here, but I mean, he's pretty short. But do we really want to play a limp pot? I think we can raise for value. I think we can 3-bet for value. He leads into us, kind of worrisome, but I'm not folding yet. Just gonna fold there. Start with the c-bet over here. Now he checks. So I think I'm gonna check back too. I think we could have the best hand. I think he could have some aces. He's played it kind of interestingly where he led the fallback. If he lead or if he bets here, it's gonna be a decision, I guess. If he checks, I guess we could bet. So it's weird that he checked the turn. He could have improved his hand and then been trying to be tricky. I think I'm just gonna fold. I was gonna talk myself into calling, but I think folding's fine. Yeah, I feel like he could. I think the turn helped him maybe, and that's why he stopped betting and then decided to bet the river once we checked back. Not every time, but or he could have had like a weak ace and was worried about his kicker, and then when we check back. So maybe whatever, that's fine. Okay. Just gonna fold the king 5. A lot of folding. See, I don't know if I've completed the thought that I was mentioning, how I'd like to think that if I wasn't recording, I'd be able to keep up playing 4 tables of zone, because it's not, I mean, I definitely have done it in the past many times, so I'm not sure why I'm having so much trouble. I think it's the trying to think through everything, because I have to defend every play, basically, or be able to explain why I'm doing something, or at least I want to be able to explain why I'm doing something. So a little more thought goes into each play, which is not a bad thing, but it's slowing us down a little bit. Just folding that from under the gun. I will be playing that. We are called by a shorter-ish stack, a very short stack, I should say. Start with a c-bet when we flop top pair. He does call. I think we'll just call here. I was thinking about 3-betting, but I don't really like calling, but we're basically just gonna bet versus him. So we're folding the 10 jack. We have the same hand. I think I'm gonna take a stab now. I mean, he did check back, so I mean, I guess I'm kind of lost at this point in this hand, but that kind of sucks. But I don't even know if that's necessarily folding if we bet again on the river. There's a limp pot over here. We do flop. Opening. I'm just gonna call here with the 5s. Just gonna fold that. Should we be c-betting over here? I think we should just maybe be giving up. I mean, our c-bet might be working some percentage of the time, but this was a limp pot as well. I would like to just min bet. This would just fold in the a7. And Just checking back now on this hand. I think we could have bet here. We should have probably bet again. Just gonna bet again here so I can pair in the one pot. He does bet now. I was probably going to be betting, or I had to be betting when he checked to us. Given that I don't think 10 high is the best hand. I want to play this hand, but I guess we're just gonna fold. I think I'll just flat in position here. With the 9s. Guess we'll just fold that. That kind of sucks. Maybe we should just be 3 tabling. I think I'm gonna call once here. Shouldn't have called. Just gonna fold the jack 4. We will be opening this A7 if it's folded to us. So we can try. We've been getting ran over at this table, but I guess we'll just call versus the min-raise. We could maybe 3-bet small. That's fine. I was gonna fold it anyway. It's just checking back now. We did open this. God, let's pay attention. So we open this, c-bet, good, fold. I guess we're just folding now. He does bet pretty small, but it's kind of a shitty spot, but I think that we just have to jam. He does fold, good, so we're flipping. And we don't get there. We flop a flush draw. We do get 2 folds with ace king over there. I guess we could have opened that to 2-3. Six folding. Just gonna fold the jack queen. I guess we will limp in this hand. Try opening this. We should probably rebuy over here. How long has it been? Just gonna fold 8-9 now. 37. It's been like only like 20 minutes, I think. So yeah, we'll just add on over here. Just folding that now. Did I? No, I didn't add on here, so just folding that. We do flop 2 pair here versus ungun limp, hopefully. Well, I mean, unless he had like ace king or something. He does over bet here. Oh, he does fold to our raise. That's fine, just checking. I guess we could see bet here, but I guess we'll take a stab now. I mean, is that... No, maybe we'll just check. No point in betting now. I don't know what he's doing. I guess we'll start by just fighting here. We did raise pre. just call again. I want to raise, but I think I'm just going to call again. See the river. See what he does on the river. He does bet again. God, I just want to call and see what he has. I mean, I guess it's like an 8. Is I guess what we have to put him on. I guess that makes sense. I don't know if I need to fold him. We're gonna call over here. Maybe we should. I don't like folding to his min bet on that flop. Back to that old hand. So I guess that's played okay. Folding. I'm gonna start the C bet up here. Not the best board for us, but it's worth taking a shot at with the C bet. Just gonna check back now. Just gonna fold the check now. He does bet pretty large. I mean, a lot did. If you like, there were straight draws and flush draws did miss. I think we'll go. We do finally win a hand on that table. That's the first one we won on this table. Not that it was anything special. I guess we'll just fold. I don't know if folding's the best play there, but can't be that bad because we are out of position and in the blinds. Even though it is a pretty good hand. Alright, this is going to be a tricky situation, having to let my dog in while four tabling. I guess we're just folding the 6-5. Yes, Prim. We almost folded pocket queens for you, Prim. Looks like we're raising 4x from under the gun. Start with the C bet here. Wow, how did that get so? I guess we're just checking. I don't know how the pot got that big. I guess the C bet would have been fine there. I don't know why I. How did it get to $6? I think it was limp twice and we raised. I guess we're just checking though at this point. Pretty good flop. Being all undercards over here. Yeah, it's Prim. I guess we check and hope we have the best hand. I don't really see a point in betting. We do not have the best hand. And we probably could have gotten that hand to fold, so it kind of sucks. On either the flop or turn. By betting as we should have done. Trying to take the desk down. I can try opening this. As well as this. Not this. So it looks like this is not going to be another winning session. Sadly, we'll probably give it maybe another 5 minutes. This is probably the only one for today. I'm not going to be folding over here. And we don't have the luxury of having... Well, actually, I was going to say we don't have the luxury of having aces, but the reason why I think raising is... Well, now we certainly have the best hand, but if he has something like 10s, jacks, queens, then like in that. Well, I mean, whatever. That's fine. But I guess the reason why I like raising there is because he's so short. We're just going with it anyways, no matter what. But rather than just calling, okay, maybe just like last video, we're just gonna heat up at the end. So, okay, no. If he has some sort of hand like jacks or tens or nines or pocket pair like that, where an overcard could scare him, whereas he's going with a preflop. So we're not necessarily just worried of the ace, but we're worried of, like in that case, we're worried of queens too. I mean, for him it didn't matter because he appeared to be just going with it no matter what. But yeah, I don't. Okay. We will be raising this hand. I don't know what. Oh, I clicked blackjack. No, thank you. I guess we're just gonna call over here with the ace 10. So does that make sense? Whatever I said. I guess we can open this. It's like this time every single video. It's like at this exact time, because I'm always usually filming around this time, that Prim comes in and just. Oh boy, how did I do that? I guess we're overbetting. Just gonna fold here from the small blind. Out of position versus the 3-bet. Small 3-bet, but still a 3-bet. I think we're just gonna fold here. I think it's fine to defend there, but yes. Just folding the 5-6, folding the 8-jack. Prim, stop. I'm gonna raise these 5. So I guess we'll kind of bring this video towards an end. I think we're maybe close to even, maybe up a little bit, maybe down a little bit, probably down a little bit. We did have to rebuy here. We had a full rebuy over here and then added on at least once or 2 other times. So I bet we're actually probably down on the session as of right now, but I guess we'll give it maybe another orbit or so. Couple hands, I'll click sit out. Next big blind. I guess we're just gonna. He has nothing. I'm just gonna fold. Just gonna fold the king 6. Just fold that. Perfect big blind. I'm gonna raise these 5s. I think we can win on a ton of flops that we don't improve on, and then I want to be. I don't really want to flop a set in a limp pot because that's always sad. He does check raise us on the flop. I think we're just folding at this point. Whatever. I'm going to defend here with the queen 7. I know I folded the king 5 or whatever, but this one's suited. Goodness gracious. And he bets pretty large on a flop that I don't necessarily think helped. If that flop helped him, I don't know why he would bet so large. But I guess we're just going to let him have it. Going to open this one from the small blind. Just going to fold here after the raise. I guess what we will do, maybe we'll play like a couple minutes longer, but I'll just, hey, Prim. I'll click sit out on these tables over here for now. And then play these just a little bit longer. That was quick. I feel like that's a theme, it always happens really quick. Prim, stop. I was gonna try memorizing. It's a pretty hand. I folded one over here too. So yeah, looks like we're definitely going to be down, or down as of now, on the session. Something like 25 bucks. I'm just going to fold the king 5. I guess we'll try maybe like 5 more minutes. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's Bovada. I think we'll most likely just be calling with the 9s here versus the under the gun open. Yeah, I guess. Sure. Just gonna call with the 9s. I think that's fine. That's probably pretty standard. Not 3 betting. Definitely won't be folding on this flop. We do get 3 bet over here pretty large. I would like to play this hand, but it's definitely not folding, obviously. I guess I'm just gonna fold though. It's kind of a cool hand though, A9 suited. And we were on the button. Okay, so over here we have a decision now. As he bets again. I guess we're gonna fold. I think folding was fine. And we're folding a 3 bet over there. Yeah, I think those are fine. Gonna open these 2s. Nines again. We'll gladly open them. Again. We do get 3 bet again. I think we will be defending here. With the 9s we will have position. We do flop a set. It's always nice. And he checks to us. I'm gonna bet something really small. Or I guess it's not really small, maybe like 250. He does min raise us. What does that mean? Does he have like kings or aces? Should I just be raising again? I think there's enough draws where he could either have a draw and be going with it, or he could easily be putting us on some sort of draw if he has like a... Doesn't matter. I guess we pick up the straight draw as well, and we just call. River is a brick over here, and he bets pretty large again. I think we're just folding at this point. We could have played. I think. I mean, it was 2. He bet 2 on the flop. Calling there was fine. I think we potentially could have raised. That probably would have actually been a decent spot. Obviously, not as the hand played out. When he bet, I assume he had a pretty strong hand. But I think that would have been a decent flop to be raising. I don't know. I don't remember how it went pre-flop, but I think it was from the blinds. So an ace isn't necessarily all that likely for him. So I think we could have, a semi-bluff would have been potentially good on that flop. Pretty dry flop, and we did flop the flush draw and whatever. I think calling was fine on the flop. Turn he bet a little bit larger, and we were kind of occupied on the right side. I think he did bet pretty large. We did turn the gut shot though too. I think calling was fine. I think we played it fine. Raising the turn I think is an option, but I don't really like it. I mean, maybe. I think it was fine. Just go. Hey. We're playing king of the bed now. King of the dog bed. Maybe we should film that. That's probably more entertaining than this. I will see that over here. It has been 5 minutes. Alright, I guess. I just want to keep playing though. I do have to. I mean, I'm going to be done at like 5 anyways though. Hey. Prim. Leave him alone. But I open this. Okay, I guess what I'll do is I'll do sit out. Next time I get a big bind, I will do sit out. Alright, no, these dogs are ruining it. I'm just going to do sit out for both of these. It's probably going to be this hand, huh? Oh, so it was really delayed on the both of the 25 no limit catch outs, right? Because I could have sworn we were only at like 920. But I think with that other hand we did manage to end up with some sort of profit, or at least get close to even, near even. Hey, we'll let this refresh hopefully before we end the video. Oh, and we managed to win, I think, $11, which is nice. Given how the session didn't start out that great, but that's it for today. Maybe for the whole weekend too. I don't really have any plans to be filming at all during the weekend, so that might be it until next week.